welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Okay, today, can you guess what we are getting ready to do? Can you guess? We are getting ready to make chicken enchiladas. We're going to use 2 cans. I wish they had the big one, but they didn't, so I bought 2. Basil, onion, garlic, the queen. And in this little container here, I've got some green, red, and yellow bell peppers, along with some red onion, or if you want to call them purple, whichever. That's what's all in that cup there. My cheap chicken. No, I love this. My little chicken fajita. And then some of the soft taco flours or tortillas, whatever you want to call them. So we're going to use this, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to saute this chicken up, flavor it up a little bit, and get it going. So I'm going to get set up, and I'll be right back. All right, we are back. The one thing I didn't show you was olive oil. We are definitely going to be using some olive oil to saute up our chicken a little bit, okay? Okay, and I normally would get the big bag. They didn't have it, so in we go with 2 little ones. Okay. We're going to season this up like we always do. This is Mrs. Dash. We're going to use some garlic salt. We are going to use some onion powder. We're also going to use some basil. And then we're also going to put in one more ingredient. Which is something you know I love to use. And what could that be? An ingredient that she loves to use. Garlic. We're going to put in 1, 2 of those, okay? And then the other thing that only other thing that's left is while that meat is cooking up, we're also going to add in all that stuff that was in that bowl. We're going to put all that in there. All that stuff. Come on in. You guys need to come to the party. Let's dance. All right? So we're going to put all that in there. We're going to saute it up. I've showed you how we browned this up before. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to let all that cook. Saute up all nice and beautiful. And I'm going to come back in 10 minutes after this is cooked a little bit longer. And I'll let you see where we're at that process. And then, of course, we'll go from there to making the enchiladas themselves. But we've got to cook this up and break it up. Remember, as we go, break up the meat. Okay? I'll be back. As you can see, we are 10 minutes into the cooking process. Doesn't that look delicious? Look how good that looks. And while this is cooking, I am cutting up my lettuce. Okay? I just rinsed it off and got it resting on the paper towel, but I'm getting ready to slice it up. So while this is cooking, you go ahead and slice up your lettuce and your tomatoes just to garnish it. 10 minutes down, 10 more to go. I'll be back. All right, we are back. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this enchilada sauce in the bottom of this pan. And then I'm going to put some in this pan over here. And you'll get to see why in just a second.
Making all saucy.
So, I've showed you the cheeses that I like to use. This is the queso. We're going to use that. And we're also going to be using the Mexican blend. Now I'm going to show you why we did that. what we're going to do is we're going to dip that in that, get all that sauce all over it. All right, dip it all in there. Get that sauce all over it. Get it all over it. Okay, we're going to do that with all of them. Get that sauce all over it. It's a little messy, but the end result is so delicious. That way you get enchilada sauce on every bit of it. Okay? And we're just going to keep dipping until we can't dip no more. Okay? Yep, it's a little messy. But trust me when I say it is so delicious at the end. Okay, so that's 3. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do with 3 of them. I'm going to move this out of the way. We're going to shake this sauce all over this pan. Okay. And now I'm going to get me another plate. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Let me rinse my hand off. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start building. I'm going to make 2 of them. Get this out of the way so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to make you go weeble wobble. Okay. And that's the chicken. Can you believe both of those bags fit into this small thing of chicken? They did. Okay. So we're going to start building. I'm going to take this one, as messy as it is. Okay. We're going to put some cheese in there. And we're just going to make like a line. We don't want to go up and down all around. We just want to make a line because remember we're going to fold this up. You can just make these cheese. You can add beans to these. Black beans would be really good. Okay. And then once you do that, then you add you some chicken to it. And you can absolutely use the chicken like the rotisserie chicken from Walmart and Costco's and Sam's. They all have it. You could absolutely use that chicken for this. Okay. So now we're just going to do a beautiful little wrap. Wrap that up. You're going to have a little foliage. Quite all right. And then into the pan it goes. Okay. We're going to do it again. This is messy, but you're going to appreciate having all that sauce throughout the whole tortilla when you actually eat it. You'll see it. You'll see the difference. If you've ever made these before, you will definitely see the difference. Okay, that's the Mexican cheese. The Mexican style cheese, rather. Let's not say offend anybody. Quesadillas cheese. And then the chicken. Okay. And you don't have to make these this thick. My family just likes them thick like this, okay? You do not have to make them that thick. When I say messy, they are messy. They are definitely messy. And then we're just going to wrap this up and put it in the pan. And then I'm going to show you what my pan looks like. Okay. Let me rinse my hands off again. I'll show you the pan and then I'll finish those up. Let you see what my pan looks like as I'm rolling them up and putting them in there. See how big those are? Put them in the pan just like that. So at the end, I should be able to get maybe 5 in here. Maybe 5. Because I can't do them the other way because I've got them so long. Let's see if they'll fit like that. Yeah, they're kind of tight. That's all right. We'll do it like that then. How about it? And so I'm going to finish wrapping these up just like I just showed you. And then once I finish wrapping them up, before I go to the next process, I'll come back and show you what we're going to do next. I'll be back. All right, ready for the next phase. Okay, I've got them all rolled up. I was able to get 6 in this pan, which was more than enough because as you can see, these are some big ones. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some more enchilada sauce on here. You definitely need to make sure that you have plenty of this sauce because the last thing you want this to be is dried up and dried out. That's no fun. So I'm going to use this whole can, okay? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the whole can. So this is a 10-ounce can. I don't know exactly how big the other cans are. But if I was to do this, I would prefer to have had the big can. So now we're going in with the Mexican style cheese. Be generous with your cheese. These are enchiladas, and who ever heard of a cheeseless enchilada? I'm sure some people may like them without it, but we like cheese. Okay, so generously put as much as you want on there. You don't have to put as much. You can cut back a little bit, okay? Because remember, we did put plenty of cheese on the inside. Now I'm going in with the queso cheese. And when making this, make it according to what you and yours like. A little bit of cheese goes a long way. You may not want all that cheese. We do. Okay? And then I was thinking about pouring the rest of this on that, but I think I will make that into a taco for my son. So I am going to put one more thing on here, and that is going to be my parsley flakes. Just because it's going to be a little bit prettier with that on there. You absolutely do not have to add this. Not necessary. Okay? This is like a Mexican lasagna, right? Okay, so we're going to bake this in the oven on 350 for a total of 20 minutes. We're going to go the first 20 minutes covered. The first 10 minutes are going to be covered. The 10 minutes after that, uncovered. 20 minutes total. 10 minutes covered first. 10 minutes after that, uncovered. Okay? That's what we're going to do. I'll be back. I don't remember whether I mentioned it or not, but we are cooking these on 350. That's 350. I don't know if I said that or not, and if I didn't, I'm sorry. You bake on 350 for 10 minutes with foil on. Then you take the foil off and bake it for another 10 minutes, and voila, supper is ready. I'll be back. All right, there you go. Fresh out of the oven. 20 minutes total time. I'm finna plate one up, show you what it looks like. I'll be back. Guess what? She's on a plate. A little lettuce, a little tomatoes. I was going to put some sour cream on there, but the person who's getting ready to eat it don't want it. So there you go. Look how good that looks. Look how good that looks. See how quick and easy that was? You can use anything in this. You don't have to use meat. You can use different kinds of beans. There's a million ways to make enchiladas. I showed you how I make mine. Look at that. Look at all that cheese. Look at all that cheese. And then a little lettuce, a little tomato, salsa and sour cream if you like. Things made easy with Gigi. Remember, we're still working on that 100 milestone. Once we get there, we will definitely be doing a giveaway. 1 milestone at a time. Oh, yes. All right. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Like, subscribe. Please feel free to share. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.